Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out Weird West, a top-down ARPG slash immersive sim. This is one of those games where there's like a ton of different things in the environment that you can interact with. I can drink from this bucket, I can pick the bucket up, I can toss it, and since it had water in it, the water fell out. And all sorts of different environmental interactions, like now we're all wet, so that could have an effect. There's cactuses you can like drink water from to heal up. There'll be barrels with stuff inside that you can pick up and do things with. It's a pretty cool game. I've played, I think, 25 hours now, and I want to just walk you through some of the game, talk about it, show you what it's all about. We're gonna pick up some bounties here. This will give us just some objectives. I want to avoid the main quest, but bounties are just like an activity to do, basically. These will pop up and they're a way to just get some currency that you'll use to buy items and gear and stuff like that. And these will just pop up as you keep playing. Like there was a period of time where I was just doing bounties for like 2 hours straight just because I wanted some money. Okay, so we got some bounties. They gave us some targets at a couple locations, and let's go do them. We also have a treasure hunt side quest that we're gonna do as well. So let's take a look at the map. It's pretty big, and what's interesting is all of these areas that you're seeing, these are all established locations, like handcrafted locations. There's also some randomness that'll happen, like as I'm moving across the map, I could get a random encounter. There could be a highway robbery, or hey, look at that, a wanderer caravan, a band of caravans. Like, so that was just a dynamic event that popped up, and we could go here and see if they sell anything. Let's see what the wanderer caravan has right now. Hey, you know what? I can use this. This is actually basically a skill point. So we're gonna grab that, give ourselves a skill point. And you know what else? I can actually sell some stuff to this vendor. One of my two companions here is holding on to some mystical items. So I'm gonna check their inventory, grab these, and this is perfect because I don't need these and I can sell them to this particular type of vendor. Different vendors have, but will also take certain things. So that's basically why I stored all this stuff on my companion. That way, if we came into this situation, I would then have someone to sell to. Because I can't sell this to I can't sell these mystical items to any old vendor in any town. All right, so I'm gonna go back and head back out. But yeah, all sorts of, there's a world map, and as you move, you'll get stuff. But these things are pre-established. Like, these are particular places that look the same, and they'll look, as far as I'm aware, they will look the same for me and for you. Now, there are random things that can happen, like that event that you just saw with the wandering caravan, but from what I can tell, this is a very like pre-established stuff, because there's story things related to it. Like, here's a particular town and there are special NPCs that are here, and they might have side quests or activities that I can go to, or I might have to, for one of the main quests, I might have to come to this particular place, something like that. So yeah, all sorts of stuff. We could go around here, we could loot this stuff. This is all just junk though. I mean, this is like food items. I guess I'll take that. Just for the heck of it, I could cook it at some point to heal up. I can show you that mechanic, but I can interact with these different shelvings. Can, again, pick up and like throw stuff, and that can make noise to distract people. But I want to show you some combat, so we're actually just gonna head out of here and make our way to, we'll do our bounty first, and then we'll do a treasure hunt. My goal here is to show you like a wide swath of what this game is and talk with you about my experience. Because yeah, I have played a bunch. I've played like 25 hours. Traveling merchants, I don't really care. We're gonna skip that. You have the option to go or not. It's day-night cycle as well. That plays into things like, for example, the character I'm playing as right now, I get bonus damage in the evening. In fact, besides that, I also have like there's gear, and the gear that I have gives me a nice boost to damage too. Let me show you that real quick. So, where am I going? Inventory, that's where I was. So I'm playing as a werewolf character right now. You move through this narrative, and you start off with the gunslinger, and you move through this narrative playing each of these individual characters. They've got like intertwining stories. We're gonna skip all the main story stuff though. I don't wanna spoil it for you, but all these people, all of their tales are woven into each other, basically. But yeah, I've got these items here. At night, I deal additional damage with this Harvest Moon amulet that I have. And also I've got health recovery for every kill, which is really, really pretty awesome. And yeah, I'm a werewolf, so I can actually transform into a werewolf. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that here, but I just want to, let's take out this target. Let's do a little bit of moving around, show you a bit about what the combat's like. So top down, ARPG, there's like a time slow mechanic. I can slow things down whenever I want for as long as I want. So I can just keep it going in this mode. There's no meter attached to it. The meter you see on the bottom right is attached to my special skills, but not this mechanic, which I find this an interesting decision. You can literally stay in time slow as forever, as far as I can tell. You can just stay in this mode forever. But what I found it best for is lining up shots and then slowing down to make sure you hit it so someone doesn't move out of range. So I basically usually toggle. So there's my target. He's doing us the favor of walking on the roof by himself. So we are just going to eliminate him. And nobody knows. In fact, this guy's about to spot the body. Nope. We're going to shoot him. Nobody knows. All of those guards, no idea. We're going to slow down time again. This is great. I can't. The way this is rolling out right now is hilarious. We're going to grab this Molotov, slow down time. They haven't seen me yet, but they're going to, because I'm going to do this just because this will be fun. We'll get it. We'll get ourselves into some combat here. Toss the cocktail on them. Let's toss some dynamite here. And then we're going to go up there. You know what? Forget these weapons. Oh, yeah, we'll do I'll grab the shotgun. Go up here. Just get ourselves into a little bit of trouble. This is an absolute mess. So yeah, the combat is really like, it's a tactical kind of situation. I mean, I'm sniping people and throwing stuff and going in here kind of guns blazing. But yeah, there's definitely some planning you can do. There's a quick save option. So if before you enter combat, if you want to like make sure you got a backup plan, you can do that. Do a quick save. I'm going to swap to werewolf here. It's going to give me increased movement speed. And then I also get some nice melee damage. I should probably do like time slow for this, huh? There we go. Gonna heal up with my bandage. Let's see what else we got in here. We're gonna just werewolf it up. Where is everybody? Anyone else? Oh, there we go. Oh no, I'm out of my werewolf. Okay. Back to normal shooting. So yeah, like I said, I like to toggle the slow. I don't keep it up indefinitely. Just for shooting. And then you can like go in and out of cover. There's like there's a cover system where I can hide behind and then no one can shoot me, but I can still aim. And then once I pull the trigger, I'm gonna actually pop up out of, you can see that little, I'll zoom in to show it to you. So I can go like this and then I'm down, but then I pop up to shoot just like that. It was blocked, but anyways, yeah. So there's just a lot of different interactions, a lot of different things that can happen. Speaking of which, can I find myself like, it would be kind of fun to find a barrel, an explosive barrel. Oh, you know what? We got something just as good here. Check out this. Got a little light here, a kerosene lamp. I'm gonna jump up and toss that, and it might actually land perfectly. Oh, almost landed perfectly on that guy. Now, I'll have you know, I'm doing this for the sake of showcasing some of the combat for you. This is not how I would normally go about this. Normally, I would stay like full stealth mode. It's just so good. I would say full stealth mode. I've got like bonus damage on shooting unaware targets. Some of the perks that I've picked up give me a huge boost to that. So yeah, there's a lot of really nice ways to do it. I even have an invisibility that I can do. Let's do it right now. Oh no, I don't have enough. Oh, there we go. There we go. Invisibility. So you can do this while you're in the middle of combat. Yeah, I move slow with the invisibility though, so this was actually probably not the play. But let's sneak up on this character. Do a little knockout. And you can hide the body. If I was playing stealthy, I could hide the body, but we are long past that at this point, right? There's only one guy left, so why don't we just put him out of his misery. TNT barrel. You guys would like to see this, right? Let's do a TNT barrel. This guy's just walking around like, what happened here? There's just bodies everywhere. Can't get it. There we go. Just blowing up my own teammate. So anyway, yeah, there's a town clear. You know, not exactly ideal way to go about it, but it's okay. We did what we needed to. We took out our target, and let's move on to another objective. Did I lose my... That was weird. My teammate just kind of was no longer my teammate, strangely enough. I've noticed some bugs. I've definitely noticed some issues. There have been times where, so all of that interaction that you can do with the environment and objects and barrels and whatever, there have been times where it just like stopped working. That's obviously a very frustrating situation in a game like this. There have been times where I try to interact with the bank and that doesn't work. Here, we'll go do another bounty. We got our first one. Let's go do another bounty. And I'll do this one. I'll do this one more akin to how I normally play, and I'll try to show you some of the more of the interaction, the environmental interaction, everything. Okay, so we're at Happenstance. This is a little copper mining area, and I'm gonna go full stealth mode. Why can't I? Oh, I know what's happening. I'm getting blocked slightly. I got a silence shot that uses up some of my, I don't know if it's actually called AP, but uses up some of what's effectively action points. And why don't we shoot? There's some dynamite on the ground, so we can shoot that. That explodes. So it's funny, like when it comes to the environmental interaction stuff, it is a lot of what you expect. Explosions and fires. You can blow things up. You can create fires. I can pick up these weapons because I can scrap those for ammunition, so it's just as good as having ammo. And it is raining. If it wasn't, I would show you this campfire that we could then use to cook some food. Like there's a hanging oil lamp here. I can jump up and shut it off to keep myself in stealth. I can probably, I don't think actually, no, I can't jump up and grab it, but maybe I can grab it from here. There we go. And then turn it on, and then, oh, there, just covered in oil now. Let's grab, heal up a little bit. Oh wait, I don't need to. Everyone's fully healed. Okay, well then we're good. Let's head down into the mines. Lots of different location types. There are various mines throughout the game, like what we're checking out here right now. There will be like forest areas, there are ruins and mystical spots. There's basically like essentially area types, like here are some farms, or there will be the towns, right? So here's a town in the desert, here's a town in the swamp, and you can even see the vendor types that are in the town right underneath the town name. So you can know, because like I mentioned earlier, you can only sell certain types of items at certain vendors. There'll be cave areas. There are temples, and actually I think I'll go to one of those. We'll go to, you know what? Why don't we do that? Yeah, right after Happenstance, we're going to go to the Forest Temple, and then we can do that over there. I can't show you everything. This video would be several hours, but I do want to show you a few of the different things that this game is about and has. Okay. The rat is blocking my shot. There we go. That was actually probably unnecessary since I was undetected. I could have just walked up to him and taken him out, but that's okay. See if there's anything over here. We got a shovel. I'm gonna grab that. And what I actually really want, ooh, another spade that's used for the account-wide progression. But yeah, books and stuff to interact with. There's just a lot of stuff in the environment. And I don't know if I mentioned this at the top, but this is the first game from Wolfeye. So they're a new development studio, but they were founded by co-creators of Dishonored and Prey. And I think that's worth mentioning because it's pretty clear, like you can see a lot of that inspiration in this game. Like I remember one of the things that was so cool about Dishonored is all of the different things you could do, all of the different interactions, similar to what's here, but obviously the difference is this is a top-down perspective, right? So, and it's strange. This is, I find myself still enjoying this type of game, but it definitely seems like this is a style of the top-down camera angle in particular is really off-putting to some people. But I've had a really good time with this game, and I think that it's fairly well. A little clunky at times. Aiming can be a little clunky. a little strange interactions, like, you know, when I was just sneaking up on that guy back there and the rat was blocking my shot. Like, that stuff's kind of annoying when it happens, but overall, I think it's done well enough. And the whenever there is a nuisance like that, whenever something is just a little off, usually it's not that big of a deal. Like, I haven't been so bothered by any of those things, but it definitely does not, like, there are definitely moments where I'm like, ooh, this feels like not great. These poor guys. Okay, so what are we here for? Oh yes, we're here for a bounty. Not sure where it could be. It could be in either side. I'm actually quite familiar with this cave because I've done a lot of bounties that have brought me here. And like I said, this is one of those, like, set in stone areas in terms of the layout and stuff. In fact, there's a lot more. You know, you saw the map and you saw all of these different little icons. These are all different places like the one we're in now that you can zone into. And, you know, depending on the type of place it is, it'll have a different general layout, but they don't look identical. Like, this is a copper mine. Not all the copper mines will be identical to it, but they'll be similar, you know, that if that makes sense. But there's absolutely there's way more than what you see here, because I found that you actually have to ride fairly close to one of these icons for it to be revealed. So I have no doubt that there's more than even what you can see on my map right now. And then you'll get those quests that'll just take you to, like, the secret stash quests, the treasure hunt quests that we're gonna do right after this. Those will just take you to, like, a random spot that the game will just generate for that quest. Oh, it doesn't look like there's anyone down here. Wait, yes there is. Yeah, there's a guy right there. Not my target, but still. I think my target must be down the other. This is a fairly small cave, so my target must be down in the other section there. We'll get some stuff. We got some bullets here. And this is absolutely, if you haven't been able to tell just by the time that I've been, just by watching me play, this is definitely one of those games where I feel, at least, I'm not gonna project this on anyone else, but I feel the need to, like, open everything, you know? This is absolutely one of those games. So okay. So we alerted them. And I did not mean to do that. Well, I meant to toss the barrel, but I didn't realize that they were just gonna right away know that that was me. I thought because I was hiding around the corner that maybe there was some, like, who did that? Someone threw a barrel, but we don't know, you know what I mean? Yeah, maybe that was, oh, there's a tornado. So this is hilarious. One of my companions can summon a tornado, and the tornado picked up one of the poison barrels. And so it is now a poison tornado that's rolling around. Just another one of the examples of all of the sort of funky interactions that can happen in this game. And we got our target. So now we have 2 that we can turn in. Before we do, though, as I mentioned, I want to head back out and show you the treasure hunt. And Oasis. We'll do the treasure hunt first, and then we'll wrap up on the temple. I think that'll be good. I didn't want to show you any of the main story stuff. I don't want to spoil any of it for you. It's pretty cool. It's, again, just fitting with the general theme. It's this very strange, occultish, fantasy Western take. And, I don't know. I've enjoyed the story. It's nothing, you know. It's cool. It's cool. Overall, I've enjoyed it. And that's basically how I feel about this game in general. Overall, I've had a good time with it. I think especially for the price point they're coming in at, I believe it is $40. And me sitting at 25 plus hours now and clearly having way more to go. One big question that I do have, though, is once I finish the 5th arc, we're on the 4th right now, if there's any more to it. Like, I'm curious if I can then choose what characters to play as, because as of now, I can't go back to the first 3 characters. I've been able to recruit. I can recruit them to my team like I have, but I can't play them anymore once I finish their story. And that's actually something that I will say was kind of a bummer. The first time it happened, I was saving up all the money on my character, and I had unlocked like all of their stuff, and then all of a sudden I'm just progressing the story, but I didn't realize that in doing so, I kind of just screwed myself. Like, I didn't realize that it was over until it was over. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? I didn't realize that I was forfeiting my time with that first character until it was too late. And that was kind of a shame. But it's just part of what this game is doing. All right, these guys are throwing dynamite and stuff. These are crazy little like mine dwellers, I guess we could call them. And yeah, they're just like kamikaze dynamite guys. Okay. We're good though. I'm gonna finish off this guy with one of my abilities. Fan the hammer. Activate it and it's just gonna unload every single bullet. There we go. And look at this. I can pick this up before it explodes. There's just so many. I feel like I'm constantly discovering new interactions. There are just so many things. And there's probably, I mean, there's almost certainly way more than what I've shown you. Because I'm sure there's way more than what I know so far. Here's a secret treasure. I actually found that very easily. Sometimes it takes a while. I'll spend like 5 minutes having to walk around the environment. But not too long, because as you've also seen, each one of these environments, there's only so much space to it. The larger ones tend to have more levels. You know, you'll go down into a mine or into actually where I'm about to show you is the Pagan Temple, which is like a little occult area. And this will take me down into some mystical place. Witch at the Crossroads. Let's go check this out. This is not a traveling vendor, but she'll have little things for you. Sometimes she'll give you prizes. Let's see what she has for us now. She's bored. She wants to play a game. It's the slap game. Okay. So I failed this. This is like my 4th time trying to do this one. I don't know if there's a particular one that I'm supposed to pick, but basically I'm supposed to try to slap her. And I missed again. And then she slapped. I don't know. I'm sure I'm sure one of the answers is the right one. I probably should cycle through each of them from top to bottom until I eventually get the right one, but I have yet to. I have yet to. Before we do a temple, let me actually head back into town. I can show you a little bit about that. About the NPCs in town, the different vendor types, and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd say some of the bigger issues, besides sometimes the controls being wonky, is huge frame drops. Like, it'll happen during quick saves. When you start fast traveling, almost always it does a autosave. And I found that drops, like just tanks the frame rate all of a sudden. I have to loiter because it's nighttime and I need to change it today. And then also sometimes just mousing over things on the map, or like when I get a new quest, as the quest like registers, that will tank the frame rate. Fortunately, I haven't noticed many frame rate issues during play, but in particular, yeah, when quests are being registered and acknowledged after you accept them, and during those autosaves, it's just a little off-putting. But I mean, I understand why it's happening, but it doesn't mean I like it anymore. Okay, so armor vendors, they will sell armor, but then also she's got all this stuff because this is everything that I've sold to her. And that's something else that I've noticed that's really interesting. They will hold on to the stuff that you give them. So all this stuff is stuff that I've sold to her throughout my playtime. And so it's almost like, what's funny about it is it gives you currency, but it almost acts as additional storage for you. So when you do a bounty like the one that we just did, there'll be bounties in different towns. The different towns will have different bounty boards, and you just have to go to that town's sheriff to turn it in. So this guy's right here, Lori Long. Turn this in, collect our rewards, and again, a little bit of reputation. You'll gain positive reputation for doing things like bounties or helping people out, completing quests and stuff. Or you can lose reputation if like you're caught stealing, for example. Stuff like that. General store vendor, this is where we'll go to sell all of the junk. Nice sell all buttons to give ourselves a little bit of extra money. Let me sell these eggs. I actually don't want these. Sell my shovel as well. And there are vendors that will... That's actually all of the vendors. There's also the bank here. I can show you this. This is a nice thing because this will transfer across characters. So when I'm playing through a character, if I have like extra items that I thought I might need when I eventually finish their story and move on to the next one, I'll put those in here. Then also upgrade materials in these gold things. This is what you can use to upgrade weapons. There's the rarity of, it goes like gray, green, blue, purple, and you can use the different ore types to upgrade those. Or also there's the very, very highest rarity that I've seen so far are these legendary ones, and you cannot upgrade to them from what I can tell. You can only purchase them or steal them. That's another option. Okay, but yeah. So that's a quick look at the town. There's a little bit more. All of those star icons are sheriffs, so they'll catch you if you're doing crimes or trespassing. There's a ore. Did I do this yet? I can sell my extra ore that I don't want. Bars and ore, sell to that person. So again, just more money to purchase. I don't think, did I go to the gunsmith? I don't think I did. I didn't go to the doctor here. Purchase healing potions, utility potions, remove poison, to see living creatures through obstacles. The invigorating tonic is very nice, and I can sell these imp heads as well. The invigorating tonic is used to bump up your action points, but I've got plenty of them. There's storage that I have not only on my team but also on my mount that acts as storage. So I put a lot of extra useful stuff that I need in there. Okay, so to wrap it up, I'd like to go to, let's do a temple. I hope this is what I think it is. Most of the temples that I've done so far have been in like an oasis location. There's a few of them, and actually there's one up here. But it's called a temple, so I'm pretty sure this is going to function the same way as the ones that I've seen before. And mainly, I will have to interact with a like secret entrance that requires one of these stones. So let's grab a stone from our horse. This is my horse's inventory. You can see I got a bunch of stuff here. One of my bigger just design complaints would definitely be inventory management. No clicking and dragging. It's just like click to add and click to remove. So I can't reorganize this. It's a very small menu. Clearly looks designed for a controller. I wish it was a little bit more keyboard and mouse friendly. The fact that I can't click and drag is very annoying. Or like if I want to reorganize things, I wish there was like an auto sort at least. That would be really nice. So we could have, you know what I mean? Because this is all just dependent on when I put it in. So if I want like my dynamite together, it would be nice if I could sort and have all the dynamite together. Well, you know what I mean? But yeah, that is a little frustrating. That's something that I would love to see improved. Just like more suited for keyboard and mouse. But again, clearly it's not. Clearly it wasn't designed with that in mind. Oh, have I already done this temple? Because it's already open. Yeah, this was for a quest that I already completed, which is also why there's like nobody out here. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna go to another temple because I wanna hop into a fresh temple. I don't wanna, because I've already been here, a lot of the stuff will be gone already. Like here, let's go to this Oasis temple over here. We'll go to this, yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game though, overall. I would definitely say that I've really enjoyed it. Despite a few complaints, generally I've had a good time with this game.
Next stand up. Careful now.
Oh, wolfies. I did not even realize that they were auto-aggressive. And there's a bunch of, shoot. That is probably gonna alert these guys. Yeah, it does. Well, I can grab my shotgun. And it wasn't loaded. Wonderful. Overall, yes. I've had a really good time with this game. I think I would definitely recommend it, especially like when it comes to value. If you like this kind of game, that's a strange caveat to make, but if you like this style of game, this definitely seems like a really well put together one. I think they've done a pretty darn good job with their interactions, with the sim nature of this. I think they've done a pretty good job with it. And hopefully a lot of the smaller, they're not small issues. I need the frame rates I need the frame rates and the occasional bugs to be fixed, but the general experience has been a good one. There's just so much game to see. I really cannot, I don't think I can overstate it. Like, I know, okay, so I'm at 25 hours, right? And I'm on the 4th of the 5 character arc. I could have easily probably sunk in double that amount of time if I had spent more time. I have not spent a lot of time exploring a lot of these additional locations. As I said, there's almost certainly many more locations that I haven't discovered because they only even pop up if you ride very close to them. And the ones that I have done, I haven't even fully explored. So there's probably a lot more for me to discover and see, and there's probably a lot more game. I guess that's the way I would put it is, depending on how you approach it, there can be a lot of game here for a lot of bang for your buck, basically, is probably the best way to say it. I haven't spent too much time, you know, paying too much attention to the lore. There are books everywhere. It's just a pretty cool world. I like the design. And the gameplay experience, like I said, has been mostly good. The occasional issue, but overall it's been mostly good. I think it plays well. I think it's fun. I think this is a good game. I really do. I've really enjoyed it. So I think that's good though. I just wanted to show you this area a bit. I don't really have much more to say, so we'll wrap it up here. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this look at Weird West. I haven't done a kind of like sit down walkthrough video like this on my channel in a very long time. Might be something I do more often in the future. I'm gonna die here. Might be something I do more often going forward. Let me know what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed it. I think I could work on the structure a little bit better. But overall, I don't know. This was fun. I think it was decent. Is this okay video? Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. All right? I'm dead. Take it easy. That is Weird West. Pretty good. I think you should play it for sure.